Hello viewers, I am Maitli. Today we are going to see 11 Cbse Maths Trigonometric Function Miscellaneous Exercise question number 9. Here the question is cos minus 1 by 3 where x is in the third quadrant. So they have given that x is in the third quadrant and we need to find sin x by 2 into cos x by 2 and tan x by 2. We know that this is 0 and this is pi by 2, here pi, here 3 pi by 2. They have given x is in the third quadrant, means the x will be here. It is not necessary that x by 2 should also lie in third quadrant. They have given that x lies between pi and 3 pi by 2. It is not necessary that x by 2 also should lie as it lies in third quadrant. Now I am going to divide this by 2. Dividing by 2 means we need to divide every number, everything divided by 2. So here it becomes pi by 2, x by 2, 3 pi by 4. Now it is between x by 2 pi by 2 and 3 pi by 4 means it will come to the second quadrant. If you don't know, you just substitute the value of pi as 180 and find which number is coming. So it is lies between 180 and 90. So 180 and 90 means therefore x by 2 lies in second quadrant. So in second quadrant we know that only sine and its reciprocal cosecant will be positive. The rest trigonometric functions will be negative. So it is only sine and cosecant will be positive. So the rest will be negative. So we need to find x by 2 value first. Sorry, here it is x. They have given that cos x is equal to minus 1 by 3. What they have given is cos x is equal to minus 1 by 3. We know the formula of cos a, which is nothing but 2 cos square a by 2, that is x by 2 in this case. So x by 2 minus 1 is equal to minus 1 by 3. I am bringing 1 to that side. It becomes 2 cos square x by 2 equal to minus 1 by 3 plus 1. Need to take LCM. So 2 cos square x by 2. To take LCM, just multiply the denominator with the numerator. Here it becomes minus 1 plus 3. Minus 1 plus 3 is 2 by 3. I am bringing this 2 to this side. Here it comes as divide. So 2 by 3 by 2. This comes to the denominator. Here it gets cancelled. Taking square root on both the sides, I get 1 by root 3 plus or minus 1 by root 3. Here cos x by 2 equal to plus or minus 1 by root 3. We know that it lies in the second quadrant. So cos value will be negative. So my value of cos will be cos x by 2 will be minus 1 by root 3. So I have found the value of cos, that is equal to minus 1 by root 3. We know the link between cos and sine, that is nothing but sine square theta, sine square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2 equal to 1. This formula, this identity we have learnt last year. So sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. I am going to substitute the cos value here. So sine square x by 2 plus cos square, I know that is minus 1 by root 3 equal to 1 square here. So sine square x by 2 equal to 1. If I take to that side, it comes as a negative sign. So the minus here 1 by 3. Here minus into minus will become plus. So I have not done with the sign. Here if I take LCM, just multiply this 2. 3 minus 1 will become 2 by 3. Taking square root to find sin x by 2, I get sin x by 2 to be root 2 by 3. Here, as it is in second quadrant, no need to put plus or minus. Though it is plus or minus, we know that in second quadrant sine value is positive, so I have written with plus. Now tan. We need to find tan x by 2. We know the value of sine x by 2 and cos x by 2. So tan is nothing but, you can write a numerator of sine by numerator of the cos, but no problem. Let me solve and show you. Here it becomes root 2 by root 3 by 1 by root 3. It is in the second quadrant, tan will be negative. Here root 3 gets cancelled, or otherwise you can write it separately. Root 2 by root 3 into, if we take reciprocal, here it becomes root 3 by 1. Root 3 gets cancelled and it becomes minus root 2 by 1. You can write that to be minus root 2 itself. So value of tan is minus root 2. So we have found everything, tan, sine, cos and tan. That's all with the sum. Thank you.